Hey friend, so today I am showing you my September Scentsy Club thank you mail that I am getting out. I'm getting out to some today. I do send my Scentsy Club Happy Mail out the same, like I said, within a couple of days of it processing. I tend to spoil my Scentsy customers, Scentsy Club customers a little bit more, but any of my other orders and Happy Mail and stuff like that goes out another time during the month. Just one day I pick to do Happy Mail for any other orders, but Scentsy Club I do try to do those at least once a week as they process. So it is Apple themed this week, so I do want to say this. First of all, I am doing this video for you guys in a new office space. This is our room above the garage. We had it as a office slash family room years ago, and then my son wanted to move up here, so this was his bedroom, and now he's decided he wants to go back downstairs. So I told him I will never move him again after this. So I'm back upstairs in a different location. In the process of the move, I discovered that I have a lot of stuff that I don't need. So I do have a team meeting that's coming up with my teammates, and I've got a whole bag of stuff to take to them to let them have, because my business is just not run the same way as it was 3 years ago when I thought I needed an entire office space. So I do want to say this one thing before I get into Happy Mail is, some of you may be watching this that are new Scentsy consultants, or maybe you've only been around for a short time, maybe you've been around for a long time, I don't know. But what I want to say to you is this: you don't need all the crap, okay? You don't need an office space. You can run your business literally from your phone and maybe a tote bag of things. Maybe you have some Happy Meal things that you like to save, but you know what? I have too much stuff, and I have so many things in here that I have bought over the years: mailers and crinklies and confetti and different bags and bags for bag parties and reusable bags from the Dollar Tree to you. I mean, carts and shelves and just things. Because I ran my business on home parties, bag parties, vendor events, online parties, Happy Mail. Like, I run my business all the different ways, and there's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm really trying to do this year is just condense my business down into mainly doing 4 tasks in a month, in a week, focusing on 4 tasks. And can those 4 tasks change up every month, every week? Sure, but I just don't want to put my time so much into all these different things now. And because of the last 2.5, 3 years, the world has looked so different, and my business has completely changed. It's completely taken a different turn. And so I don't need all of these things. I don't need all of this stuff. And so, going off on a little bit of a tangent, talking about Happy Meal and going off in a different direction, but I do want you to understand that you literally can run your business from your phone and a tote bag. You don't need an entire dedicated office space. Some of you run yours out of the corner of your bedroom. Some of you run it on the dining room table. Some of you have an elaborate office in the room above your garage. However you choose to do it is fine. I'm not telling you one way is better than the other, but I am saying that you don't need all the things. So don't look at other people, other consultants who may have been in this business for 10 years, 5 years, 3 years, and they have these big elaborate spaces and they do these big elaborate things and think that you need to do it too. You don't have to. The most important thing that you need in your business is a follow-up system, and that can be done for free on your phone. Okay, I will stand by that until the day I'm no longer a Scentsy consultant. You need a consistent follow-up system, and I have videos on my YouTube channel about that. Showing your customers that you care about them, providing an experience and a service to them is more important than anything you can send them in the mail. Customers want to know that you care about them and that you see them as more than a dollar sign, as more than a sale. They want to know that you actually value them as a person, as a human being, and that you care that they are actually satisfied with their Scentsy that they buy from you, and that they actually like having you as their consultant. So you can do that through follow-up. Follow-up builds a relationship with your customers. You don't need to send them Happy Mail. If you are sending them a text message that truly from your heart expresses your gratitude for them choosing you as a consultant, that's all that really matters. And you can do that from your phone without an office space. Okay? So with all that said, get you a follow-up system, get really consistent with it, know your timeline of events, your dates, and when you're going to follow up with people, and be consistent in following up with them, and know that you don't have to follow up with them about their Scentsy all the time. Sometimes you can follow up with them and just say, hey, I was thinking about you, I saw your post on social media, you lost a family member recently, and I just wanted to say that I'm thinking about you, I'm praying for you. That's it. And that can be a touch point. That's not business related, but that's relationship related. And we are in the business of creating relationships. Guys, I will tell you, I have more friends that I have met through Scentsy, whether they are a teammate, a consultant, a customer who's turned a teammate. just so many people in my life right now today that I couldn't even list them all on paper for you because there's too many, that I have literally met only because of Scentsy, that have supported me, who don't know me from Adam's House Cat, people I've never met before in my entire life. I've literally only ever seen them on social media, who I can text right now and ask how their family is doing, and I've never met them because of Scentsy. Now, I also have people who've been in my life since I was born, the day I was born, who've never supported my business. In January will be 10 years. 10 years. For whatever reason, they've never supported me, and that's okay. That's okay. I have friends who sell other products for other companies, and I've never supported them because I don't need their product. So maybe they don't need my product, and that's okay too. So please know that. But know that you don't have to have all these elaborate things to run your business. Okay, let's get into the happy mail now that I have gone off on that tangent for so long. So it is Apple themed this year. I actually reused a graphic from last year when I did an Apple theme. I do a lot of all of my graphics in Canva, and I save them. And when I open up the template that I used, I literally will just duplicate the page and then change it up, or whatever. But I keep all of my happy mail in one project. I think is what it's called, project or template or whatever, or design in Canva. So whenever I'm ready to send happy mail, I go in there and I can just remember what I've sent in years past or months past that I'm like, oh, I like that idea. Maybe I should try that again. So last year I did one Apple themed. I think it was crazy caramel apple craze, but this year it's Johnny Appleseed. So I still use the same verbiage and things like that, but it says, I absolutely appreciate your Scentsy Club order this month. You're so sweet. Warmly, Katie C. Johnson. That's on the outside. What's in it? Johnny Appleseed scent circle, a Johnny Appleseed this is actually half of a cube healthy sample. And see, my labels are like super, what's the word, simple. And then it just says wax bar sample, do not eat. And the reason I did that is because I have candy in this package too. So, okay, scent circle, wax sample, cotton cleanup, the little tag, red crinklies, and then green apple bubblegum and a caramel apple Werther's Original. That's literally all that is going in this, and I'm sending this out. I think I've said this before, but I just want to reiterate that I don't send these full elaborate packages to my Scentsy Club people if their order is under $30. So if I don't make a PRV of over $30, then they are going to get the Johnny Apple scent circle, the card, and I might put a thin felt sample of something else in there to send to them, simply because, we got to think smart, right? With this, we're in business, and so I don't need to spend what's all inside of here, maybe worth, I don't know, do the math, maybe a couple of dollars, $3, $4, $3 maybe, and then the postage is going to be $3 or $4. So I'm talking $7, $8 to send out this package, and I only made $6, $7, $8, maybe $10 on their order. I mean, I'm grateful for that, don't get me wrong, but we have to think smart too and make a return on investment. And so with my Scentsy Club people who have orders that are less than $30, I will actually just send them a scent circle and felt sample, and then this too, so they get some fun. Maybe throw some confetti in there, make it fun. It's all about the experience, right? And send that, just because I have to be smart about my business. So anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you guys for September. Doing an apple theme. I think for October will probably obviously be something pumpkin harvest related. I don't know. But anyway, so again, the most important thing you need to remember about being a Scentsy consultant is consult with your customers. Follow up with them. People won't follow up more than they want freebies. Okay, the freebies are fun, they're nice, and people like them. But truly and honestly, I send these out every single month. You know how often I get told thank you for it, or I got your package, how fun was it? Not very often. Okay, and that's another thing too. I got to work on my expectations, because this is a thank you package. So why am I expecting them to say thank you to me for sending a thank you package, right? So that's an expectation I have to work on personally. But how often do I get them to say, oh, I received this in the mail, I love it so much, thank you for all the goodies? Sometimes yes, and I love those people who do that. But I love all my customers, but it makes me feel good to know that they received it. I can see I have tracking in Pirate Ship, but I can see the tracking that they actually received it or not. I can follow up with it, and I should in a couple of days to see that they got it and that they like it, because it's free stuff in there. So I want to make sure that I'm following up with that. Some people might absolutely hate Johnny Appleseed, and guess what? I'm okay with that. I have a customer who I know despises Luna, despises it. But if that's my theme for the month and she's a Scentsy Club subscriber and her order processes that month, give it away as a gift. Give it away to a coworker and give them my information too. I tell my customers that all the time. I had a customer the other day review Velvet Moon, and she said it smelled like a cheap house. that it smells like a cheap, terrible perfume. She said it was awful. I'm gonna be sending her a replacement. That's not why she told me. I followed up with her. I asked her how she liked it. She said she hated it. She did not ask me for a replacement. I'm sending one because that's how I treat my customers. She doesn't know that I'm sending it yet. I told her I was so sorry to hear that, but that was a hilarious description of a scent. But I forgot where I was going with that topic. Oh, so, but if she's a Scentsy Club subscriber and I do Velvet Moon in a couple of months, like that's in her order processes that month, that's what she's going to get. So I'm going to tell her, hey, just like I told her with the Velvet Moon bar, I said, listen, I know you don't like it. It smells like a house. Why don't you give my information with that bar to a coworker, a friend, or somebody and see if they like it, and maybe it'll be a referral for me later on down the road. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Have a wonderful September. It is all the things fall coming up, and people are ready to get their pumpkins, get all their fall cozy scents, and I'm almost there, not quite there yet. It's still Labor Day week. Not there yet, but I'm almost there, and a lot of people are already starting to decorate for their fall stuff. So get them in the mood, get them in the spirit, and remember that follow-up is way more important than anything you can send them for free. Have a great day. Love you. Bye.